must be another way.
Your protest was overruled. This dark eco-freak is dangerous. Now drop the cargo. This is an outrage. I am outraged beyond words. Although I do have something to say. Not everyone agrees with this ridiculous decree.
Yeah, we want a recount.
Oh, I see. You wish to join him. Actually, we are not that outraged. Farewell, Jack. Stay out of the sun. Drink lots of water, if you can find it. Go back to the city, Dax.
I'm sorry. The council is too powerful. There was nothing
I know.
You just stay alive, you hear me? That's an order. Someone will find you. I promise.
May the precursors have mercy on you. Dax,
Don't thank me. I'm only here because you wouldn't last a second without me. Okay, tough guy. You got us into this mess. Now you gotta get us out.
ah, what a team we make. Let's just get moving. But which way? That way.
That way.
Oh, and I suppose you know where you're going, huh?
Better than you do, Big Beak.
Let's just move. This was all your stupid idea.
No, it was yours. Only a bird brain could have thought this one up. Let's go again. We'll help together. You mean we'll die together? I can't believe the city hates us. We saved those lowlifes. Jack, the city's divided. Reports say new Crimson Death bots are holding a vital section of the industrial area. My men are getting their asses kicked. The KG have a new leader. We're trying to find out who it is.
I'm afraid I've got more bad news. A large group of surviving metalheads have concentrated in another section of the city.
But we destroyed Core.
It appears the strongest metalheads have survived. The battle for the city has just begun.
The people are blaming you, Jack.
Right? Good plan, Jack. An out would be nice. Just a teensy little rest.
This bird is overcooked. The bells.
Report!
It's bad. The city's becoming powerful. Mechanized death bots have taken the industrial section, and the surviving metalheads have expanded their hold on the west side. We're losing ground on all fronts.
The council's meeting tonight in emergency session. Rumblings about you, Jack. It doesn't look good. They think your friendship with Crew helped the metalheads get into the city.
You don't believe that, do you?
What's in the past is done. Right now, metalheads are assaulting the palace. They're looking for something, and I have no idea.
Over here. Jump. By the precursor.
Looks like we found some live ones. Barely. Here's the beacon we were picking up. Okay, do this. We'll take them with us. Let's move. I smell a storm coming.
Alright, welcome everybody. My name is the California Cougar, and this will be the first part to my Jack 3 walkthrough. We're going to start a new game here. And let's see. Which one should I restart? I'll just overwrite that one. I could have overwritten the empty one, but I mean, yeah, we're gonna collect all the precursor orbs and stuff anyway at some point in this walkthrough.
Enough water. Oh, yes. It's so good. Is it bad? Well, you've come back from the dead, have you? And my monks were ready to pray for you. I am Davis, king of Spargus. Spargus.
as I was saying, we're getting started with our Jak 3 walkthrough. So yeah, that cutscene there was just the background. Alright, so yeah, we walk into that. This is basically the tutorial. You just go around and collect these light eco balls. Tells you the controls. And yeah, new feature in this game, ladders. We actually haven't seen them in the first two Jak and Dax games. But yeah, they're really easy to navigate, just walk into them. Yeah, so yeah, there's Pecker telling us what to do. But yeah, this mission's really easy. It's the tutorial. Like, if you can't complete the tutorial, then you're gonna have a hard time completing the rest of the game. But yeah. So yeah, this is just the basics. Now this is similar to Jak 2 in a way where you complete missions. Although, I actually think it's a little bit shorter than Jak 2. It's possible to complete in a faster time. I mean, it seems longer, or it feels longer than Jak 2, because you go a lot more, because like the area that you can go is a lot bigger than it is in Jak 2. But yeah, it's actually a lot shorter.
The candidates have won the challenge.
That's right, we did. You haven't forgotten what I taught you, Jak.
Anyone can make a few measly jumps. Now let's see how you rate against the living. Readjust the marathons. Prepare the arena for full combat. Prepare the arena for full combat. I just said that. I know, I was just adding. You know, how you do the thing with the... Anyway, prepare the warriors.
You mean we have to fight against actual people? With actual weapons? Who actually will hurt us?
Bring them on.
Alright, that's it. I want to be on his shoulder.
Alright. And this is basically a test for the scattergun, because you already have the scattergun in this game now. Unfortunately, that's the only gun you get right now. You just go around, shoot these guys. It's easy enough. Alright, when it starts shaking like that, yeah, when the platform starts shaking like that means it's about to sink, so get up on one of these little blocks here. So yeah, I think this is a little bit easier of a game than Jak 2. Ah, crap. But yeah, like this walkthrough is going to be a little bit different than my Jak. How did that not hit him? Alright. Yeah, when you get down to 5, you're going to turn into Dark Jak. And when that happens, yeah, you can just punch him as you usually would. But yeah, it's a really easy mission. I made it look a lot harder than it actually is. Normally people don't take damage from that mission. But yeah, I did. I lost half of my health. Yeah, just make your way up. Yeah. And a lot of this game is cutscenes at the beginning. So, yeah.
Something you're not telling us, Animal Man? He has been touched with dark eco, my liege.
Our boy here gets all mean and nasty when you piss him off. So don't piss him off.
Word to the wise. Ah, then he is dangerous, and that could be useful. Your bravery has earned you your first battle amulet. If you are victorious in 2 more arena fights, you will earn your citizenship to Spargus. Here is a gate pass to allow free passage in and out of the city. But beware, there is no true refuge outside our walls. The desert is less kind than high. And for your victory, a gun mod is your prize.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Hey, what do I get? Nothing. As usual.
Alright. So we get the blaster mod. So yeah, it just tells us how to switch weapons. So yeah, we already have the scattergun and the blaster. So So yeah, the way this walkthrough is going to work, it's going to be a little bit different than Jak 2. Jak 2 was 20-minute parts. I'm planning on doing this as 30-minute parts. Another cutscene. Alright, hold on.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to him?
No, I'm conversing with me sweet departed mom. Of course you poor head. You two are from the big smoke, eh? Who's asking? The guy who runs this place. That's who. Leave it in name. You low stick with me, and I'll take care of you. In fact, I've got a job for you right now. Ride me leaperless here and catch a few of those little buggers that have been raiding me stolen. Snag me 6 of them puppies, and I'll let you drive one of me racing vehicles. That is, if Amos ever lets you leave the city. I think we can handle that.
No! I hate riding animals! Make me change.
Alright. So yeah, again, the way this walkthrough is going to work, I'm going to do 30-minute parts because I think I can fit that. And it's going to take less time to upload.
We have to find those
So, yeah.
kangaroos.
Alright, so you just get on this sleeper here. And basically, remember the Flut Flut in Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy?
There's one of those buggers.
Yeah, that's basically what this is.
Ah, you missed them.
So yeah, anyway, you're just going around, you're trying to catch these kanga rats. And you look for the red dots on the mini-map, that's where they are. Yeah, they're not hard to catch.
Get him, get him.
You can see one right there. Boom, got him. So, yeah. Another thing is, watch out for the citizens of Spargus here. They're not as helpless as the ones in Haven. I'll tell you that right now. Because these guys have guns, and yeah, if you were to like, say if I were to charge into this citizen here, yeah, they would fire their guns at you. So, you want to watch out for that. Luckily, they're not too terribly accurate.
I see another one.
And the funny thing is, okay, dismount the leaper. You know, we're not actually going to go that way yet. The funny thing is if they fire and they hit another citizen, that citizen that they just hit will fire back at them. So, yeah, I just find that kind of funny.
Come on, Jack.
I know. There's a precursor orb up there, and precursor orbs in this game are a little bit more spread out. They can be harder to find. We're not going to find all of them right away. I'm going to get a lot of the precursor orbs I'm actually going to be getting in when I get to the bonus part.
Move it or lose it.
Now, there are some that you can find on missions. Those I will be getting during the actual walkthrough.
Hungry, huh?
But the rest will be during the bonus parts. Like the ones that are hidden around Spargus here, I'll be getting during the bonus parts.
Kangaroo's one.
Oh, I missed him.
So close.
Where'd he go? There it is. Come on. Get out of the way, citizens. I missed him again. I missed him again. I'm horrible. Come on. Get him. There we go. God.
Nasty.
That one took forever to get. Alright. Yeah, anyway, we're at 16, 17 minutes in right now.
If Amos ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of your rides for a spin. See you around, Louise.
Alright. Anyway, this is where we want to go next. There we go.
Check out these funny dudes, huh? Nice threads. I didn't know rubber was back in. What are you working on, monk boy?
It is none of your concern, animal.
Look, coloring book. We've had a hard week. Don't push it.
The arena shows all, Dark One. Hate consumes your eyes.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
It will destroy you, just as these precursors destroyed themselves.
Doesn't look like any precursor crap we've seen.
These artifacts are an abomination. One fell on the great volcano. We sent an expedition to the mountain, but my monks never returned. Ill tidings sing in the wind. I fear the remaking of the world is at hand.
I think you've been out in the sun a little too long. Let's go, Jack.
You must leave this place. Heroes think they can save the world when they themselves are lost. You could not possibly understand the dark forces at work here.
Don't talk to me about dark powers. I want to know what this is. Stand back.
Alright, so yeah, this mission is pretty easy. You're just trying to push the buttons as they get into the targets. Like if more than, like for example here, more than 2 circles are in the target, you're going to get more points. But yeah, this mission's really easy. Just don't miss more than 4. You can miss up to 5. But if you miss 5, the mission's over. The goal is 75. It's kind of like the owning game. You just push it when they get into the targets. The targets move around. Although I think it's a little bit easier than the owning game because you'll know when to push the buttons. But yeah, anyway, we're in the 40s. We're just going to keep going with this. So yeah, we've already been introduced to several new characters. Damus, Cleaver, Seam is the name of the monk. But yeah, we're just at the beginning. We'll meet more characters later on. You might meet some past characters. I'm getting like no combo points here. And one more. And there we go. Easy mission. No misses.
Don't touch it. Dark Eco.
Yeah, you're the first now, aren't you?
Those are solid eco crystals. It has been passed down through time that they power the greatest of precursor technologies. Strange. He speaks an ancient dialect, the earliest precursor forms. Something about reclaiming this unfinished world.
Those look like coordinates, like the ones from...
It is picking up a very powerful signal.
I don't think we're gonna like what this thing is yapping to.
Even you cannot save us from this, hero.
Hey, I'm the real hero here. You can call me Orange Lightning.
You may carry the color of our creator's animal, but we have plans to save ourselves. Stay out of our business. You and Orange Lightning are not welcome here.
Alright. So yeah, Seam doesn't like us, it seems like. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna get on a leaper here. So yeah, leapers are your main form of transportation, at least at this point in the game. Yeah, like with Jak 2, these early missions are pretty easy. So now we gotta go to the fist on the mini-map, and that is Cleaver symbol. So that means we gotta go talk to Cleaver. There's a lot of traveling in this game, a lot more than Jak 2 actually, believe it or not. Mainly because this game is so big. Or the places you can go, it's like so big. Like you thought Haven City was huge. Yeah, the places in this game are ridiculous.
Well, if it isn't the newbies.
Keep yapping, Jelly Boy. We'll see who...
Butt you bum rat face, or I'll pound you.
Oh, great stink of the precursors. I got 2 words for you. Toothbrush.
Nice rides. You like what you see? We use these babies to make runs into the deep desert to retrieve artifacts. Tough wheels for tough work. You said we could use one. I did, didn't I? But not one of those. Those are for the big boys. You can use that one.
What a run!
Seems to fit you.
Get in, Dax. I'll try.
Can't wager a little something on a race then. If you win, I'll let you keep that little vehicle for as long as you live. And if I win, I don't have anything. I'd say that yappy rodent of yours is a bit bony, but skinned and butted, he'd make a nice treat. My vehicle against him.
Forget it, buddy. Jack would never do it.
What? Don't worry. If there's one thing I can do, it's race.
Alright, so yeah. We get to drive vehicles. This is the tough puppy. But yeah, now we're introduced to a new thing. Sand physics, which can be really annoying. Alright, so yeah, this is just basic tutorial for driving a vehicle. Yeah, it's a new feature in Jak 3. So yeah, just follow the beams of lights, and yeah, you can actually jump, you can do skid turns, aka drifts. Oh, it didn't give that to me? Oh, come on. That was a perfect drift. There we go. I guess I didn't go through the beam of light enough. Alright. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do another mission after this, because I'm running low on time here, but yeah. A lot of this game is cutscenes, which can be really annoying. This is also why I'm doing 30-minute parts. But yeah, alright. Anyway, we drive up to this is the starting line right here.
Let's do this.
Alright, so there's 5 people in this race.
Here we go.
See, we're already up in second. That's Cleaver right there. He's in a different car than the rest of them. So we're just trying to beat Cleaver. We're actually trying... I think you actually have to win the race. I don't think you can come in second even if you beat Cleaver, which is kind of silly. You can jump up, you can get turbo boost, press R2 for the turbo boost. It can be dangerous to use the turbo boost though at some points, because you might turbo into a rock or off a ledge. Right here is pretty safe though. Just be careful off that jump, don't run into the rock. Alright, maybe pay attention to where I'm going. But yeah, 3 laps. On the mini map on the right, Cleaver's the red arrow. So, yeah, it's kind of like arrow in a sense. Anyway, we're getting to the end of the first lap here. Alright, and that is lap 1. So, yeah, you just do that 3 more times, or 2 more times, and you're good to go. Yeah, we'll just do a little... Ooh, my god, out of control, stop. There we go. I lost control there. Now Cleaver's right behind me again. But I lost control there, yeah. If you lose control like that, just slam on the brakes. Usually you'll stop before you get in too much trouble. Yeah, let's get back into first place. Unfortunately, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can use another boost after you use one. And I lost control there for a second. But yeah, really this race is pretty easy. Just keep your eye on the minimap. It's not like the class races in Jak 2 where you're actually moving a lot faster. And the vehicle's a lot more annoying to control. And you don't have to worry about any stupidly long jumps or anything like that. And the characters don't take shortcuts in this game, which is nice. Unlike Jak 2, where they always take shortcuts. So, yeah. AI is not quite as good in this game at racing. There also aren't too many races in this game as compared to Jak 2. And there's a few, but not too many. They're not nearly as challenging as the ones in Jak 2. Alright, anyway, we're coming up. We're just past the 3-minute mark. Yeah, just jump over those mud puddles when you get to them, because they will slow you down. Unless you have a boost. But even when you do have a boost, they still tend to slow you down a lot, so you want to make a lot of good jumps. And there we go.
Enjoy it for now, Skimmer. I said you could keep the vehicle for as long as you live. Well, we'll see how long that is, mates.
Alright, so we finished the race. Now we're actually driving through the desert here. We gotta go back to the garage. Let's see, I don't know if we're gonna run into any on the way back, but there's a new enemy. Oh yeah, there's like 4 of them in front of me. So yeah, these are marauders. And what they love to do is just spawn in front of you and get in your way. Like they just did there. And they'll also shoot at you. For like no reason. It's stupid. But yeah.
Nice wheel work. My advisor here says you have vehicle skills.
I can hold my own.
This one will be of use to us, Deimos. I think you should keep him for now.
There
Alright. So yeah, this mission, now you have to go collect artifacts. It's kind of like the collect money for crew mission in Jak 2. Yeah, there's those marauders spawning in front of me again. Don't worry too much about them unless they spawn in front of you. You'll take more, your health bar's in the lower left, you'll take more damage from hitting the marauders than you will from taking shots from marauders, actually. So, yeah, just try not to run into them. And hopefully they don't shove you into a wall or anything. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have weapons on this car, so you can't really do anything to them right now. Alright, got like less than a minute left, so I gotta be careful at the time. But yeah, just follow the beams of light, follow the green dots on the mini-map. And again, don't worry too much about the marauders, they're not too much of an issue here. Make sure to make these jumps here. It's like we already know how to hop, and yet it still tells us how to hop. Alright, yeah, so the next one's this way. You got a timer at the top, but you should have plenty of time unless marauders get in your way. Like right now, this one's trying to get in my way. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, see ya.